Okay, awesome stuff. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the International School of Traders. Welcome to our weekly analysis and signals. Guys, let's see what the market has for us this week. Let me quickly go into our economic calendar. On our economic calendar, we're gonna start seeing some movement in the market on Monday from 10:30 a.m. We are also going to be expecting a lot of movement in the market on Tuesday morning, where we'll be waiting for the consumer confidence in New Zealand, and also the Australian interest rate in the early hours of morning, after 6 a.m. Right now, let's go into the market. These are the couple of things that we need to note for the next couple of hours from now to Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, cool stuff. Now, let us go into the market, which is where I am rushing to. I want to show you guys a couple of things. Okay, cool. So this is XAUUSD. This is gold. We've been talking about gold for a while now. And please allow me to draw. So we've mentioned, and I've mentioned of gold, that this is what I'm looking at. Let me quickly sort that out. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. So this is what we've been looking at as a potential head and shoulders, right? Potential head and shoulders for a while now. Um, and yeah, I'm confident in this structure, and I'm looking at it very closely. I want to see how things turn out, but this is what I'm looking at, right? However, on smaller time frame, on a smaller time frame, and I have to show you guys that on smaller time frames, like a 4 hour time frame, not really a smaller one, but a 4 hour time frame, this is where we're gonna see that the market is very strong and deep towards the downside, right? You can see how the market went down these beautiful zones here and ended up breaking these zone, which was supposed to be a zone of support, making it now a resistance. I'm looking at it like here below these levels. I'm looking to sell at least here. Yes, there's a high chance that we are going to see sellers coming here in the early hours of morning, right? There's a high chance, but I am not about to sell there. I'm looking to sell at least further up there. I'll be very much happy to sell further up there. And then anything above that is going to be a buy. Okay, awesome stuff. Quickly delete those lines. So that is what we are looking at on gold. And for those who traded with me on the NFP Friday, had a beautiful one. Had a beautiful one on Friday, right? Let's go to a 1 hour time frame. I want to show you guys, this is the support zone that we were looking at. If things go well, I'm gonna start buying here and continue towards the top side, with gold. With gold, let's see how things go. I'm not confident with any of the trades at the moment, since we do have that small resistance towards the top side, right? Cool stuff. Now let us look at CAT CHF, right? CAT CHF is one of the trades that I've been looking at for quite a while. If you look at CAT CHF in a 4 hour time frame, you can see that hey, the market has been very bullish here and very strong towards the top side. Now, I'm not going to be one of the people who are going to be looking for a sell on this market. I am going to be looking for a buy. But if you go to a 4 hour time frame, you can see that we do have a small, beautiful resistance just above us, which there's high likelihood that the market is going to fail to us the downside. But I tend to disagree with that for now. Right? Why? I am looking to buy here. There's a small structure here on 1 hour time frame where we may be able to buy towards the top side here on CAT CHF. You can even see that one on a smaller time frame, like 30 minutes and 15 minutes. It's much more clearer there. That is where I'll be able to take some buy orders towards the top side. So whenever I'm making all these drawings, guys, I am just showing you where I'm expecting the market to go, right? And yeah, okay, cool. Now we've marked some key levels, and that is where I want to start buying on CAT-CHF. But also I'm gonna be looking very closely on what's busy going on CAT-CHF, because we still have that resistance above us. EuroCAD is not really that important, and then Euro USD is important. Now let's look at Euro USD. Let's see how the market is playing around here. So Euro USD is on the trades that I really like. I've drawn this structure so that you may know I'm trying to bring a different perspective and understanding here. Obviously, last week I mentioned that I'll be really happy to buy these zones now. And this is a beautiful support zone that we've seen constantly market honoring, right? Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. There's still a high chance that market may want to continue going all the way down, just push all the way down there and start going towards the top side. So whatever market chooses to do from there, we will see. But I am very much confident, and I'm looking forward to seeing only this. This is what I want to see taken by others, or at least only this. Only this. Let's see how things go. The dollar is very strong these days. It's very strong. Let's see how things go. Let's see. Let's see how things go. Okay, cool stuff. Now, let's look at USD CHF. Nothing very important there. GBP USD is one of the beautiful ones that we can look at now. It's nice and clean. Also, not many things drawn there. This is in a bullish market, but now I believe this is a little bit of a retracement where market is coming back to bounce of these zones. I am looking to see markets coming back down to this zone of support, right? So that is where I'm looking to see this market coming down to, and then going all the way up, right? Okay, let's see how things go on GBP USD. AUD another important one. Now, why is it important? We've traded AUD for the last couple of days, and we made a little bit of profit, right? And we got out of this trade. Now, I believe that the market, this retracement that we saw is giving us another entry towards the downside to start selling once again. I'm in on this one. I'm going to be looking for a sell all the way down. But let's see how the interest rates play out. They might play a very significant role on this chart, right? Cool stuff. USD there's really nothing much I need to discuss here. It's very clear that we are in a bullish market, and these are the zones that I want to buy at: this one and this one. Buying towards the top side. And until that structure is broken and everything changes, I will consider selling. But for now, I'm looking for a buy only. I'm only looking for buy orders. You might be very familiar if you've been watching some of my videos here with this one, which is ADSD. Please check it out. ADSD has made a beautiful bounce on this support zone, which is not really that convincing to me to say now we do have perfect structures. I'm still gonna be looking at ADSD very closely, since the dollar is not showing good signs. It's showing some good signs of strength, and the OZ is still trying to pick up and all of that. So I'm not really happy with it. One may lift this line to these zones to say this was the head and shoulders. I won't disagree. Um, I won't disagree with that. And market may still continue towards the downside on the Aussie. Depending on what happens during these days, we are going to be looking at this one and trading it nicely with with discipline and using proper risk management, right? If you have been following my trades, you should be familiar with this one, which I'm about to call right now, USD ZAR. USD ZAR has been, trapped or not trapped, has been looking very good for us. Now, why is that so? This is why market has come down, and then following this trend, market is trying to break out of this trend, right, of this zone. Now there is a level on a weekly time frame which I'm very, very, very conscious of. This is a level of resistance if I'm using a 200 weekly moving average, right? That is a beautiful level of resistance, and we need to be very careful with taking buys from here. I know that on a 4 hour time frame, market is bullish, and I'm looking to buy here towards the top side and all of that. But we need to be very vigilant in terms of what we're doing here because of that weekly rejection on the 200-day, on the 200 weekly SMA, right? Okay, that's all for this week that I'm looking at. The Euro GBP in place, Euro JPY, which we are going to be looking together. Another one that we need to be very, vigilant in terms of looking at it is Euro NZD, right? Now on Euro NZD, I haven't been trading it for the longest of time because of how things have been looking here. But now I'm very confident that there is a high chance that we are going to be buying Euro NZD probably from Monday moving forward, right? Now the structures are more clear and more decisive, right? Cool stuff. NASDAQ and all of that, I am going to be discussing on a daily basis. Let's look at NZ CAD. Okay, nothing much to discuss there. Nothing much to discuss on NZ CAD. Is it NZ CAD? I think so. Okay, cool stuff. Thank you very much for joining me. XRP on XRP, which is Ripple and Bitcoin, are still trapped under some important levels. Let's look at Bitcoin for now. There's nothing much I would highlight here. Still, market is still very bearish here, so I'm not gonna be entertaining this one. And even Ripple, but anything is possible now. Anything is possible. I'm gonna be buying more of these coins online, and as I mentioned last week that I'm buying more. I'm still gonna be buying more of these coins. Okay, cool stuff. Now, and the Nasdaq, is part of those. Okay, cool stuff. Yes, and 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 yes. See you guys on the other side of the withdrawals. John and only Shalom. Please subscribe to this channel and like this video for more attraction. Shalom.